Hi, David Jacobs here. I'm going to teach you PAILS and rails for your neck. This is lateral motion for your neck. A lot of us don't have very good ability to tilt our neck in the lateral plane like this. So this is a nice safe exercise you can work on at home. I have a yoga block here. I'm lying on my left side, and I'm going to get my body pretty framed up here where my right shoulder is stacked above my left shoulder, and the yoga block is right above my ear, so I can have the lateral wall of my head, the temporal bone, right against the brick. And what we do is start with a very low intensity contraction of the head pushing down against the brick, and I'm going to build up intensity to my safest, greatest effort over the next 15 seconds. So I'm sitting here, I'm going to have my body stacked like this, and I'm pushing. You won't see any motion right now for the first 15 seconds. I'm just going to be pushing and pushing. I'm using this bottom arm to push against the ground and stabilizing everything else in my body just nice and still, and I'm pushing, building up intensity. At 15 seconds, I should be at my safest, greatest ability to push that brick into the ground. And when I'm done, I'm going to do a lift off. I'm trying to stay in the lateral plane of lifting my head straight up laterally. You don't want to be looking up here or rotating it or rotating down. So you'll see the bridge of my nose here still facing the camera. Just pure lateral lift off. Hold it as high as you can without any closing angle pinch or pain on this side. And if I can get up that high, some of you will only get up a little bit. If you can get up as high as I am right here, I'm going to take the brick and angle it just a few degrees so that side temporal bone on my skull is just right up against the brick, nice and straight. I'm still looking at the camera, not looking up or down or rotated at all. And then because I achieved that range, I can block it at that range, and I'm going to do one more round. So I'm going to start with a very low intensity, pushing at about 1% of my effort, building all the way up to my safest, greatest range. I need to get up above 70% of my voluntary ability to contract against that brick to make some strength gains here. So I'm going to be pushing 15 seconds, building up intensity. We call it ramping. So you start off at a 1 intensity and build up like a ramp until you're at your highest, safest, greatest intensity. And then I'm going to lift off one more time, and you can see I'm achieving that mobility, the ability to produce and control motion in that lateral plane. And then come on down. And you could do that on the other side, really help with your neck flexibility and strength.